Hello Internet, welcome back to Circadian Dice. In the last episodes, we took the ninja into the Forgotten Island, which was an island packed with dinosaurs, and we fought our way through that, and yeah, we're going to jump back into the game here. Now, we didn't unlock very much at the end of the last episode, no new classes. You'll see those are tied to how many stars we've gotten total, and so far we've only gotten 18. So hopefully in this episode we will unlock the next class, which pretty sure I know what that is, but we'll talk about that when it comes up. Now, we did unlock a new relic, the adventuring kit. It adds 2 hearts to our first die, a key to our second, a shield to our third, and a wild gem to our fourth. This is probably the best relic that we have available to us so far, because it adds things to our die right off the jump, and that is obviously much more powerful than something like getting 1 gold per turn, or per wave. So for instance, let's say we did, I don't know, the vampire nest. Well, it only has 6 stages here. So over the course of the game, this bottomless pouch is going to give us 6 gold. That's enough for like 1 good thing from the shop, which would be 2 die faces. Whereas the adventuring kit right off the bat gives us 5 symbols that automatically get added to our dice. So I just, it kind of balances out to be a lot more valuable. So, we were the ninja in the last episode. We unlocked some new scenarios, but I think what we want is stars. I don't think we need to keep pushing the difficulty in scenarios. So what I think we'll do, who have we done the least with? 1 cleric, 1 elementalist, and 2 ninja. So cleric or elementalist. Let's go cleric because I often neglect that class. And do we want to try a new scenario, or should we do something safer that we understand? Why don't we do a new one, I guess? In the city of Arkvin, something horrible broods in the sewers. Doesn't brood mean, like when a reptile has a nest and then babies and stuff? I don't know. But we're going to take the adventuring kit. And what does the cleric do? We get shield bash, so we should really be focused on gaining shields and hearts, I think. And then we increase our max HP by 2 and restore 7 HP. So I think the Tome of Wisdom could help a lot. If we can get some shields, we could be using Shield Bash pretty frequently. And this would start us with 15 charges instead of 10, which is obviously a significant boost. Alternatively, with the Relic, the Heart Pendant, we would get 4 max HP, plus we would get double the health restoration from Dice, which I think the Cleric gets a fair number of hearts. I think we'll go Tome of Wisdom and we'll shoot for shields and maybe do a shield build, and we'll jump into the infested sewers. Let's see how this goes. Probably pretty poorly. Alright, we got 2 enemies, Vipers, which have Petrify 1. Petrify adds 1 Petrify to a random die face when dealing damage to you. That die face is useless until it has been kept once. Petrify is removed when we replace the face, like from the shop. So we would love to kill you immediately. In fact, we have a pretty good shop item here. We not only get an extra shield, which remember we want to build on shields, but we have a double attack attached to it as well. Alternatively, we could get another key and extra gem generation. I don't know how hard it will be for us to generate gems. We don't have a lot. That wild gem is pretty valuable, but I think we'll go with the attacks first. I want to have offense. And then we really would like to kill both of you this turn, but that seems very unlikely. And in fact, we can't, but we can shield, which will protect us from both of your attacks. So we don't get petrified, which is good. And we can kill them both this turn. Or we kill the chest and take... I think we kill the chest and take the shield. The shield will insulate us from that petrify attack. And it will also get us some gold for taking care of the chest. Only 2 gold, but, baby steps. It's all moving us forward. We would love to be able to kill you and or shield again, which we can, so we'll take care of you, and we got a blue gem as well. I don't really know the strategy for the Cleric. It's the most basic class in the game. It's the one we start with. And in my private play, I really don't play the Cleric ever, but we of course want those stars for unlocking things. So we can get Preach, capture target enemy with attack 1 or health 1, in a random empty die. If there are no empty die, a random capture is replaced. I don't know how much capturing is going to do for us because we don't have fangs on our dice. So I don't know how valuable that really is. But we also don't get many points if we take the point bonus because we killed them pretty slow. So I think we will try capturing and see maybe we can get some value out of that. Okay, this guy has damage cap. What that means is that any damage we do to him will be reduced to a maximum of 1. So if we hit him with an attack that has 3, points of damage, it'll be reduced to 1. And this guy's the petrified guy again. I really would like some shields. Why don't we do our capture? Maybe we can get something cool. Oh, we have to capture, right, we have to capture an enemy specifically. So they have to have 1 attack. So we could capture this guy and take him off the board. What do you do when captured? Adds 1 piercing attack to each petrified die face. That sounds amazing. If we were petrified, we would get piercing attacks on every single piercing petrified face. That sounds awesome. Maybe we should hold off on that and let ourselves get petrified. I mean, that seems like a great way to lose the game. For now, let's just focus on killing things, I guess. Man, we're not getting shields either. We only have a 2 faces that have shields. The HP just doesn't do much for me. Okay, this is better. So we could kill this guy, or we could let him petrify us to eventually capture. Because presumably in the future we will see more of this enemy. Because this seems to be very focused on petrifying. I think it's better to avoid being petrified in general. So we should take him off the board. Oh, and he's slow, so he gets stunned every turn. Oh, and you'll see that double attack didn't do anything, of course, because he had been, he had that reduction. We'll take 1 more point of damage. Hopefully we can kill him this turn. I would love to get our key face so we could open the chest as well. I don't think we're going to get it. We're not going to get it. Okay, well, we got a blue gem. So we can either gain Aspect of Healing, which adds 2 heart faces permanently, 2 heart symbols permanently to a dice face, which is really good, I think, for the Cleric. Remove all debuffs from 2 random debuff faces. So this would help us prevent petrification in the future. Oh, and we should have maybe captured that enemy in a gem or in a dice when we had him down to 1 HP. That's my mistake. I think we'll take the heart symbols because that does seem pretty good. And we could do that immediately, but then we shut down our ability to capture something in the future. Why don't we hold off on that? We're doing okay HP-wise, and we can't open the chest, of course, so we're just going to move on. Whenever your shield blocks damage this turn, you gain that much HP and increase your maximum HP by 1. That also sounds really good, but I think we need to take the points because we do want to unlock some things, so we need some points here. Yeah, man, we got a lot of you going on. What do you do when captured? Double the attack of a random die, of a random face on the capturing die. That sounds pretty good. If we could get it on this dice, we could get a lot of value out of that. We definitely don't want to keep this, although the white gem would be nice. So we'll re-roll until we get some attacks. You have a shield, man. That's pretty annoying because we don't have much that can get through the shield. Why don't we cap that guy? It'll take him off the board and we don't have to deal with his shield. With attack 1 or health 1, if there are no empty, we can just capture you. So he doubled the attack there, so we have a double attack on that one as well. And then we kill one of you. Maybe we'll roll a key next turn. We did get a petrified die face. No key, but we do get to dispatch our enemy and heal. Really would rather get a gem roll, but let's take him off the board so we don't have to worry about it. And yeah, we can't. We can kill this one if we shield bash. We're only going to get 1 gold out of it, and it costs us a usage, but I think we need gold. We really need to be buying better things. We have not leveled up. Why don't we buy this face? We get an extra shield symbol, and we get 2 pierce attacks, which I think we will drop right here. And I would like to get some of these heart faces on our die as well. Getting a lot of good dice. In the early game like this, when we haven't unlocked very much, it's really easy to get double and triple attacks, but as the game progresses and we unlock more dice mechanics, I find it's really, really difficult to find a triple attack in the shop. But right now, because we have so limited possibilities, it's pretty common here. Alright, definitely take the points again. Okay. Each non-piercing face used to directly attack this gets petrified. That's not great, because it would petrify our good attack. None of you drop chests. And if we use a double attack on you, it just does 1 damage anyway. And if we take this, we shield from all damage. We do petrify that face. I think that's okay. And we could even shield bash. We do have a lot of charges of shield bash. We might as well be doing this. So unfortunately, again, it reduces that damage to 1. But this guarantees we can kill that guy basically next turn. Again, no keys are necessary. None of them have chests. I think we take this. When we keep it, it will unpetrify this dice, and it still gives us a gem and the ability to kill one of them. We unlocked our next die, which is fantastic. And yeah, we're just going to re-roll here. And again, these get reduced to 1, which is a bummer. But we shield 1 point of damage, and we should be able to kill him this turn. I think we take this. I would like the extra gold, even though we don't have a lot of options in the shop when we only have 3 gold. Could get more gem generation, although we're not using red gems. It gives us a double attack as well. Alternatively, we could get more shield, a random wild gem, and a stun ability, I think, is the way to go here. Having a stun would be, I think, super helpful. Yeah, I think that's the right call there. So we'll move forward, take the points. Alright. Other enemies have Petrify 1. So a mini-boss here. This is Medusa. Capture a serpent warrior in each active empty die. What do you do again? Double the attack of a random fate. That's really good. If we could cap her, it would be fantastic. Unfortunately, this roll is not very good for us. Yes, it gives us gems. Yes, it lets us stave off some damage, but both of these guys are going to petrify our dice. We really want to heap damage on her as soon as possible so the other enemies stop having petrify. So, unless we get a super lucky roll, which we did okay. What should we do here? If we kill you, we remove... No, we're shielding, so these guys are already a non-factor, but these two are going to petrify. We can't kill them. It would take all of our dice to kill them, and I think we should focus on her. So we'll do that, and we do get a shield. In fact, let's shield bash, and I guess we finish her off is the smart play. So now nothing should be petrified. We are going to take 2 damage here, but I think we're doing just fine. And we really would like to get some gems to make use of our abilities. We have a trap, huh? What do you guys give when you're captured? Add a shield and a heart to a random face on this die. We are working shields and hearts, so I think that's the better capture. We could cap them. It would double the attack of one of these. But given this dice not having a lot of attack potential, I think the defensive is better way to go. So if we hit you, we can shield from all damage. What's the percentage here? 100%. Oh, okay. Well, that's really good. So now this face has an extra shield and some hearts attached to it. Again, we're protected from all damage this turn. And let's see if we can knock some of these guys out here. Yeah, I think we keep this. It's not amazing, but we can kill you, we can damage you, and we're going to take a little bit of hits, but I'm not super worried about that. This is a great roll for us. We can deal with you, leveled up, and we can deal 1 more damage to you. In fact, we can kill you this turn. Let's do that. We ought to be using Shield Bash. There's no way in the next 3 turns we're going to use all of our charges, so we might as well. Moving forward, I like our dice. I think our dice are in pretty acceptable places right now. I do think we need to replace this missing face, but I don't know how we're going to do that with so little gold. Shrivel. Damage from this reduces your maximum HP rather than your current HP. Really? So if we shield, we still lose max HP, 3 max HP. We get a wild gem, a blue gem, both of which are really valuable to us right now. I think we keep this for the gem generation. Like I said, that shield insulates us from half of the damage we would have taken otherwise. 2 gold would be nice. I think we reroll. We need attacks here. We need to knock out some of these guys. Okay, double shield does prevent us from taking any damage this turn, and I think we shield bash, and we can knock out 2 of these guys. So, yep. I think we're doing great here. We'll keep this, again, gem generation, some healing, and we get to kill the enemy. So, why did it show the golem? Oh, because it was a fang attack, so it was the golem attacking. Right, gotcha. Alrighty, again with the points, I think, increase your shield by 1, then gold by 1, and 2 HP for each shield you have. We could stack that up into a lot of value pretty easy, but I think ability-wise we're good. I think we're going to win this run pretty handily. Again with these guys who petrify. So if we keep this, we take 2 damage, we get no petrification. and we take 1 damage because we can kill one of you. It did petrify our die, of course, but... And then let's shield bash, because this one is already petrified, so we might as well use it to kill that guy. And yeah, we'll just deal with you as well. Nice, easy round here. Like I said, I do think we're going to win pretty easy. Since we have the chain, these are multiplied, so we actually get 2 wild gems. So I would think we should spend some of this. What does the capture do again? Capture target enemy with attack 1. What do you give when you're captured? Double the attack on this particular die. So we could get a lot of value out of that. Let's do that. First of all, keep this. So oh no, I was supposed to do it before we kept. That way, if we use the wild gems, we would not lose that value. So it did double our attack here. Yeah, I think we're pretty easily going to win this run, barring some terrible outcome here. What's your deal? Other enemies have Frenzy 1, and it has piercing attack, so it goes through our shields. Going through our shields is actually terrible. Petrify. Only one with Petrify. Which I think we should just capture you and take you off the board. Or we could capture one of you. What do you do while you're active? Nothing. In fact, all 3 of you only give an ability when you're captured. They don't give an ability ongoing. So I think taking an enemy out with Preach is a good call. I would like to get this unfrozen, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we need a better rolls here. Or we could alternatively stun one of them to save ourselves some damage here. I think we re-roll. We need better rolls. This is better because it gives us the double shield in addition to some other things. So let's cap, I don't know, this guy. He doubled that attack. I would love to do it again, but we're out of charges. We can add healing to a face. We meant to do this a long time ago, and I forgot all about it. I don't think we need to heal yet. Probably next turn we will want to do that. So let's keep everything here. We're going to do 4 damage. We're not going to take any hits this turn except from this guy. We're going to take 1 point of damage. No, we're not. We're completely insulated from damage except for this guy because he has the piercing attack. So let's shield bash, and I think we can kill you this turn. No. Yes. Okay, great. So that was easy. That removes them having that onslaught or whatever ability where they increase their HP, their attack every turn. Alright, so again, I think we've won pretty handily here. This should be no problem at all. And honestly, just kill this dude. Doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're not getting any extra gold or anything that's going to let us get extra points. But pretty handily won here. How many points? 500 plus points. It's not amazing. I really thought if we had done a better job, I think the 5-star was completely attainable. How close were we? 615, 635. So we were only short about 65 points. Oh, it says right here. So if we would have, just saved a little bit of gold or had any kind of gold generation going on, I think we would have easily had a 5-star. We unlocked the Barbarian. It's one of my favorite classes in the game, so we'll definitely be checking that out in the next episode. We unlocked Splash Attacks, which comes with the Barbarian. We'll talk about those when we play that character. Basically, when we attack a character, half the damage is splashed to adjacent creatures, which is pretty cool. We unlocked Blitz. This means when we roll this die on the first roll, it gets triple the effect that it would normally have. We unlocked all Barbarian class abilities, which is also pretty neat. And we unlocked a Sunken Ghost Ship. Oh, and a Beggar's Rug. Man, we're really... And Angel's Touch. We're unlocking a lot of stuff here. Let's look at the Beggar's Rug. At the end of the wave, gain 2 gold if you have no gold, 2 random gems if you have no gems, and 4 health if you have 2 or less health. Excuse me. So I don't think that's super valuable. How often do you have 0 of all these things? Like once you get 2 gold, right, until you're able to spend it, you're never going to be under that threshold again, and it can take a long time to generate gold. So I don't think that's super valuable. Same with the health. How often are you at 2 or less health? Very, very rarely. What do we got here? Angel's Touch. Gain a white gem if you have full health at the end of the wave. Start with the ability Meditate. Remove all debuffs. So this seems like a really good thing for the Cleric and for a situation like where we just were, because it allows us to remove debuffs like the petrification. Sorry, a little froggy today in my throat. And it gives us the ability to do that basically at every turn. If we have full HP, we actually get the gem necessary for casting this. So So it's a pretty neat little thing. It obviously is very situationally useful, instead of being always useful, right? So, all right, so in the next episode, we'll check out the Barbarian, and yeah, we're going to roll from there. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be back with more Circadian Dice in the near future. Hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you next time.